Welcome back to Scrapyard Pirates Life, everybody. And yeah, we're on episode 11. And of course, well, we kind of had a system go down last, and we kind of missed some of it. So we still got a bunch to do here. And we should probably get some food while we're at it and drop off some materials. So we're going to zip on over here real quick. Hey, thanks for joining. I'm going to go ahead and hop over here, and we're going to drop off the materials that we had picked up because we don't need them right now. And I'm going to jump in here, and we're going to back this thing up if we can. I mean, it's silly to walk back since we're going to go over anyway, and you know, we're going to drive this thing anyway, so. Wow. Alright, so let's just bring it down. Alright, we're going to let that sit there right like that. I'm thinking we're going to want to put, we are exactly as wide as this bridge, so we're going to want to put something up here on the side to kind of keep things lined up a little bit. I'm looking to see if anything else came up I didn't think there would be, but you never know. So let's go ahead and let's get this set up here the way we're gonna do it. Let's go with this, and I'm gonna set this like that. That way we can get on there just fine. Alright, so let's go ahead and get this all set up. The tricky one is going to be going off the sides because I want to do a slope up so that we don't accidentally drive off the edge. That way, you know, it's safe. Yeah, and I'm not interested in having a bit of a problem with the falling off the edge there like last time. Should have more than enough to get this set up. I'm thinking we probably at some point hopefully maybe sorta get enough to be able to finish this bridge, because I have a feeling this bridge is going to be really necessary for us to go to the other side and cover, you know, the rest of this area. We also might want to install some interior turrets on this, which is another reason why I want to put an edge on it. Provide us with a location to set up some interior turrets. That way we don't have a problem with, let's see how many we got left. 85? Okay. So what I'm thinking is, oh good gravy stomach. No, that's not going to work. Wow, okay. So basically, in order for us to do this, yeah, we're gonna need to... Oh, wait a minute. What if I just had an idea, guys. This has got a 3x3 slab. What does that look like if we do it up? No. Alright, so what we're gonna have to do, unfortunately or fortunately, depending upon how you look at it, we're gonna have to do something like this all the way down the sides. Because we need to set up... We need to be able to set up, you know, the part that... Oh man, that means we're gonna have to move that turbine out some. Oh, I didn't see if we have any food. We better check for food. You know what might be faster? Yeah, well... know what? We're gonna let off of that a little bit, zip down the line here. Let's go see if there's some food in here. Okay, good. Yes, that's what we want. Let's have a little pastry. Back to work. Okay, let's get this side up. I want to get as much of these out. And maybe we don't need to necessarily have an actual, we might not actually need to have an actual barrier, but I kind of like the idea of it. Alright, can't do it that far. Okay. 16 left, huh? Okay, now this one here, we're going to do that one as a solid. Boom, like that. And now we're going to go ahead and slap that deal back on, but this time I'm thinking we'll use a twin blade turbine. Just do something a little different, maybe. Alright, so we got 13 left. That is definitely not enough to do very much on this. So what I'm going to do in this case is we'll drive up there, be very careful. We could probably do a steel plate, but we'd only be able to do a few. So let's use that instead to set us up with an angle on here. Oh, it's not going to let me do that much of an angle, is it? Oh, that'll still do. You know, just something to take the lip off of it so that it's straight. Okay, cool. Alright, let's do it, guys. We're going to go and get over there. Let's hopefully stay on the bridge. Alright. It should stay on just fine. We'll keep it nice and smooth. The weight should hold pretty good. We could put supports underneath it, which might be a good idea. Alright, let's take it up, and alright, that's good, that's really good. Alright, let's head on over to salvage post. Rock. Yeah, let's not run into the rock, that would suck. Yeah, a little bouncy. Not too bad, though. The real trick, the real challenge is to be very careful coming down onto that because we don't have it welded. It's at minimal strength capacity, and I'm hoping that it can hold the weight of this vehicle. If not, we may have to sacrifice every single one of our... Oh, wait. Whoa, easy, 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 easy. Do I have those things set for weapons only? Yeah, I see I'm rolling down there. Okay, good. Just want to make sure. God, the brakes on this thing suck. I mean, they really do. Alright, let's get over here. Alright. Okay. Really? Are we seriously not? Okay. Alright. Cool. So let's start tearing this thing down. Okay. Yeah, this works out nicely. Oh, this is great. Look at all these nice nice pipes. We're going to need those. I was going to say. More steel plates. Ooh, it's no. Ah, I thought that was something. It's not. Really? Just floating there? Alright. This is what I'm talking about, guys. Lots of good materials. Okay, let's load you up. You still got quite a little bit of ice in there, it looks like. Go ahead and eat some more food. That way we got a little bit going on there. Let's see here. What do we got in here? Alright, we'll take that. Okay. Yeah, it's a shame we can't get that battery somehow, but it's in the voxel. And I don't want to try to dig my way out of it, you know? I'll take a second here real quick. Okay. Okay, I'll come over here. Yeah, okay. Expired slop. Yeah, I'm thinking that expired slop probably is not the best stuff in the world, so we'll just leave that there. Alright, let's go put this over here. That's gonna be... we got a lot of good stuff out of here. I'm actually quite pleased. Thought it was a battery, but it wasn't. The battery's here somewhere. It's probably buried. Okay, floating thing. Well, that's interesting. We actually are probably gonna have space left over. Wow. Huh.
Meteor storm inbound.
Yeah. long as they're over there, I don't care. Okay. Okay, I would have thought there would have been more to that. Huh. Okay. Well, either I'm not in the right spot exactly, or... Huh. I would have thought... I thought that for sure there was more underground here. Oh well. Okay, well... I don't know if... I'm gonna hold on. I think we're gonna hold on to the materials we have. I'm not gonna work on that bridge, I think. Not with as little as we've got after this. Huh. Alright, let's get rid of, let's see, we're gonna call this truck bridge. And salvage post is getting deleted. But it is a straight line from... Well, it is 7 clicks to the Jericho Flats Colonial Base. And we do have quite a bit. We got that cargo space, first of all. Do we have cargo space much left? No, we got about 1,000 liters there. 3,000 there. Plus each one of these is 3,000. Plus that, and the one that's on the inside of there. And this one's full, but this one here is close to full. So let's pull these out of here, and let's make sure we've topped off this one first. Okay. And then we got 2 front, middle, and then we'll drop off in here. That's 1,000. We'll do another 1,000 on this one here. I mean, we could just drive back and dump off what we have. But, I don't know. I mean, we are 7 clicks away, and the base is 5 clicks, so we're kind of middle way. And we're pretty good on food. Yeah. You know what? We're good on food. We got 19 hours of power. Let's do it. We're gonna go check it out, guys. Let's go check out the Jericho Flats Colonial Base. I don't think we have the tablet. We don't, but it is on our list of things to do. More investigation as to what's going on around here, so this is really good. I wonder, did we, I don't think we picked up any tablets from this facility, did we? No, we didn't. Alright. Well, hello there. Wow, guys, check this out. There is a giant ice ball over there. Uh-oh. Oh, snap. You gotta be kidding me, dude. What? Another? Seriously? Okay, this one's even bigger. Like the other one was big, but this one's even bigger. That's pretty cool out there, though. Wow, look at that, guys. You know what? Sorry, guys. Had to take a screenshot. That's just too... That's... Wow. I like that. I hope that didn't show up on the screenshot. But I'm like, wow, that is... That right there is that's... Yeah, okay. Alright, so Jericho Flats, 6 kilometers that way. I'm gonna guess it's probably gonna be on the other side of that. You know what I'm starting to think, guys? I'm starting to think maybe it might be better for us to pull that damn bridge off. And, you know, get on the other side of that. Ride it up that way. See if we can get to that colonial base from a different direction than here. Maybe further up? I don't know. Maybe this canyon and that canyon. I mean, it looks like it curves this way. So maybe there's somewhere where it connects up there somewhere. Yeah, I don't know. I think we're going to have to pull the truck bridge off and go back further up. Because that's just not... Yeah. I mean, we might have enough to get over there, but I just... Yeah. I mean, how much steel do we got to do another flippin' bridge? Yeah, we don't even have enough steel, guys, honestly. It took us like 500 to do that one. We could tear that one off, but if we do that, we won't have one to put back. You see? That sucks. All right, let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. We'll go back to truck bridge. All right, so that is currently off the table, I guess. Unless we could figure out another way to get up there. But for now, we'll go back to truck bridge. We're gonna... God, I really don't want to take that bridge off, honestly. But it looks like, unless... Well... You know what we could do, guys? I mean, we are in some pretty rough terrain. But I wonder if there's... Like... Let's go up. Let's go up the mountain here. Maybe we can get up the mountain. I don't know that we have enough power to do that, but we could try. Yeah, I don't see it happening, guys. Alright, so... Alright, let's head up this way here. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and we're going to go to truck bridge. We're going to cross the bridge. I'd like to check out that facility, but honestly, I just don't see it happening at this juncture right now. Well, I just hate giving up on it. I really do. There's got to be a way to get up here. Maybe we could go up this way. Let's go up this way. I mean, we've got some food. We've got plenty of supplies to get us for a little while. Let's go up here, see if we can get closer, see if maybe there's a way that we can get across from this side. Maybe that crevasse doesn't go all the way. I mean, I don't know. Yep, that's not happening. We might be able to actually get around it if we go across truck bridge and maybe run the bridge on the other side further up. And we still want to try to find out a few other things too. I know we have an aerospace facility we saw, and we still haven't tried to take out those stupid pirates. So that's a thing too, I guess. So let's get rolling along here. Alright, there's our bridge right there. Watch out for that rock, it's like in a weird spot. Yeah, there's the space pirate outpost out there. It just came on grid. So I figure we'll come down here, we'll get back across the truck bridge. What is that? Let's see what kind of ore that is. Wonder if it's something that could be useful. Maybe we grind some off. Maybe it's like magnesium or something. Oh, it looks like iron, I bet. Nah. Yeah, it's some iron. Go ahead and grab a little bit of that. Never hurts to go back with some good material, you know? Okay, so I did that for two reasons. One, we could always use a little bit more, metal. And two, because if we drive by there, we know we've been by there already. Because we will have dug a hole in that rock. Alright, so let's go ahead and head over here. And then what we'll do is we'll cross the bridge and then we'll go back in and we'll grind it up. I don't know that we're going to ever cross this particular ravine again, but we might. But I think we're going to go further down. So we'll just roll on through here. It's a good bridge. I mean, it went up pretty decent, I think. Alright. Okay. The trick is to keep going in a straight line, angle your grinder just right, and hope nothing gets you. Okay, now, before I go any further, let's... now, wait. Oops, got the angle wrong. There we go. It's a lot of work. only want to do it like this because I don't want to risk having a despawn or some weird thing like that. Whew, it's a lot of workout. Alright. Now we're down to just the 2 rows. Okay, so one more row like this, and then we're golden. We'll do this row, and then on the way back on the other one, we'll hit the looks like I might be getting close to dawn. Yep, it sure is. There we go. And just that easily, your temporary bridge can get torn down, and then you're good to go. And there we go. All done. Bridge is gone. All used up. Alright. Now I'm going to keep this material on here just in case. Alright, so let's follow this gorge north. I'm assuming this is north. We don't have... I gotta get a mod for a compass, because this is driving me crazy. But I'm thinking we head north, this direction. Our base is 4.2 kilometers to the left. So I'm thinking if we go this direction... Hello, rock. I don't want to mess with you. Let's see how far this goes in this direction. We already know where something else is, so let's see. Oh. Alright. And let's go ahead and jump down the cliff here. Let's see here. We might get lucky, but I don't think we will. But let's see if we can. You never know. Let's see where this goes. Now we know that hill over there on the right is along the edges of that thing. And now, according to what I read, these gorges are actually dried out river valleys. So that would suggest the path of a river. Incidentally, we really need to get an ore detector on this thing. Alright, looks like... Really? Okay, so judging from what I'm seeing here, it looks like we've got... It runs all the way up into those mountains up there, so I'm not confident that we'll be able to get to it from there. But I do have an idea that we might... I don't know. Well, we could go closer to those mountains over there. We can go along this edge and then see if there's a crossing point. Because here's where it is. It's 6.97 directly off to our right. But given how far down it is, it's... I don't know where the river goes. That's the problem. Let's press on. We can always go the other direction if we need to. I mean, we can go that way to get back to the base. Okay, we are getting farther from it. But let's see if this, yeah. Yeah, I think this comes right out of the mountains there, and I think, yeah, we would probably need to cross the gorge at some point. Well, let's head up to this pass up here. We'll go up to this pass between the two peaks there, see if there's a way we can drive up there, and then maybe go around this mountain and see if we find some more salvage, another facility, or at very least maybe we can find a path over to that, this probably was a creek bed right here, back when it had water. Oh, there's a rock over there, how fun. I wonder what that is. I really need to get a ore detector on this thing. Really, really do. Okay. Okay, it looks like I think I'm seeing... What is that over there I'm seeing, maybe? Okay, that's all mountainous up there. Let's, okay, I'm gonna park this thing right here. Let's see, do we have a beacon or something on here? So that I can be able to... Yeah, I don't think we put one on there. No, we did not. But we do have the materials to make one. So that might be a thing to put on the back here. Let's get a beacon on here. Okay, we need a pipe. Actually, you know what? We're just going to save ourselves the trouble. And we're going to need some of those. There we go. Now we got a beacon. Well, okay, and let's... Let's set this up properly. I think this is just way better. Alright, that's better. Oh wait, let's go ahead and switch it over to gray. Alright, let's get it going here, and now that we have a beacon, let's go ahead and set beacon. What is this? Let's see, set beacon. We're gonna call it by its name. Scarab A. Let's see. Oh, wait. Wait. That's not right. It should be 2 C's. Yep, there you go. Oops, I did not hit that right. I do that sometimes. I don't know, do you guys ever have that problem? Forget to hit the R2. Alright, good. Now we don't need any kind of marker. Alright, let's go up here and let's see where this goes. We could use a little jetpack action and get a jump on here. Oh, that was too hard to jump. Yeah, that's what I thought. Okay, so the ravine keeps going over here. So we'd still need to go that right direction. Okay, let's go up here, see how far it goes around that way. Yeah. Like, it still keeps going that way. I'm pretty sure this bisects just about the whole planet. So we would need to build another bridge across here to get there. Now the question is, are there 2 dried out rivers, 2 gorges, or 1? I don't know. That is the question, isn't it? Oh, man. Alright, let's do that. Let's jump across and then see if there's more. Actually, you know what we could do? Ow. You know what we could do? Alright, so our scarab's down the valley. What we could do is we could... Man, that is just pretty broad to be doing any kind of bridging. Smart money would be to go back and get a recharge on our hydrogen. Not so smart money would be to just press on and see what happens. Nah. We're gonna do smart money and get a charge on our hydrogen. Alright, I'm gonna turn off the bridge because we don't need to see that. We're not going that way. Alright, so we know we're gonna have to do some bridging. I might, you know what, we need to get an aircraft before we go over there, and that's just it. Yeah. Alright, let's go down here. Let's head back to the base. We'll go down to this bend here, hang a right. Hey, whoa. Before we go any further. What is it? I think that's iron. I can kind of see the pink in it. Yeah. Alright, let's get back over here. We'll go around this side. Looks like we got another rock or a bush over there. Okay, that's I'm not gonna lie, that's a little unsettling when you're driving along here and you look up and you're like, oh, I see air. Alright, we'll come about here. I have to say this planet is a lot like Pertam. Very similar. There's another rock right over here. Looks small. But it's not. It's fairly big. Alright, let's see what we got. Nickel. Ooh. Useful. Very useful. Might as well get some mining in, guys. Get some valuable stuff. Now we're not doing stone, but we could do the ores. That's what I'm saying. So let's ditch the stone. Alright, let's get a little bit of stone in there. Okay, no bridges, so we might as well just load this thing up. That sun's hot, but not unbearable. Oh yeah, we're a little sluggish with our 90,000 kilograms of fun. Alright, let's get back to the... Get back to where we're going here. Huh. Okay, suddenly I feel like I went too far. Alright, hold on a second. I guess we are gonna have to show the truck bridge, because I feel like... Did we really come this way and go up that way? Yes, we did. Hmm. Alright, well then I guess if that's what we did. What's this? Oh, I thought it was a damp patch. I don't think we went this way. Uh-oh, I think we took a wrong turn, guys. Yeah, I don't remember us being up this high. Well, maybe we did. Yeah, it seems like, I don't know, it just seems like not quite right, but I think we actually are on the right track because I think this was the Dust Bowl here. And we had to go around the mountain, I remember that. Alright. I'm pretty sure this is the correct way to go. Wow. Yeah, we're definitely going to want to go by aircraft, I think, to get over there. So, you know what I think we should make? I think we should make a really high-powered carry-all kind of vehicle. Something that, okay, we got to go around these mountains too, apparently. Okay. You know, something we could pick this up and carry it, but still, you know, have enough legs that we can get around. Okay, dusty desert, here we come. Yeah, we did have to go do a lot of dust. A lot of rolling dust dunes. Oh, hello. What do we got there? Oh, that's the aerospace facility. Yeah. Shouldn't have slowed down. We lost our momentum. Yeah, that's 11 clicks out, though. That's quite a ways. Well, we could get there, I'm pretty sure. We'll have to check that out next after we drop off these supplies. Over this dune sea. I still want to figure out a way. I think there's got to be a way down into that valley somehow, but oh, wait a minute. Maybe it's not a valley at all. Maybe it's actually like a dry riverbed. If that's the case, finding a way down into it's going to be really hard. Well, if we're going to get a flying machine, we're going to need some serious power because the turbines on that thing is going to be vicious. But nice enough, we're at 0.96 G, so that actually will work in our favor because then we're not going to have to worry about super heavy-duty types of gravity pulling at us like on Pertam. So I think we could do pretty good for a flyer, but we'll have to assess how many power cells we have because we're going to need to have at least one large-scale battery to do it. And this is a salvage adventure, and we cannot make power cells because the only thing our assemblers can make is tools, munitions. That's it. It can't make any components. Zip on the components. So some things we just have to salvage. We have no choice. So we got to make do with what we have. So we'll see how it goes. Bush. And There we are. There's our base. Should probably put a beacon on that too. Outpost and the Division 5 Aerospace Research. Hostile is all heck apparently, but that's fine. Alright. Well, we got some good material. We'll offload that and see about getting some sort of landing platform set up. We can do that with the basic materials. Figure out where we're going to put our landing platform, honestly. I think while we're at it, we'll hook up our vehicle. That way we can get a little charge on our battery. It's not quite lined up. Let's see if we're right. Is it hooked up green? Yeah, we're green. Okay, good. So let's go ahead and get in here and switch certain stuff to... Let's switch our batteries over to recharge and turn off our H2O2 gen. Let's switch that recharge in 5 hours, switch to recharge 2 hours. Okay, good. I'm glad we did set that up because we're at 50% power. Alright, so that's good. Okay. Wait, what? Ah, the gremlin's still up there. Huh. Well, it doesn't look like it's doing anything. This is where it'd be really kind of cool to have like this surface to orbit missile launcher that we could fire like a planetary defense missile that we could use to knock that bugger frickin' right out of the sky. Alright, we need to have ooh, I wonder if this would work. I don't know. Let's find out. I want to try to use a Gatling turret and get a look at it. Oh, we can. Yes. Alright, let's see here. Yeah, there it is. It's just sitting there. I can't really see much more than that on it, unfortunately. Yeah, I don't know what's up with that. Yeah, I don't know. Alright, let's have another bit of fruit pastry. We do need to see about... God dang, that's why I wanted to try to get... I wonder how much materials we have. We need to get some algae, some sort of food farm going on here too. So we got a couple things we're going to need to do today, guys. Well, we got that done. Ground that down and everything. I want to get a basic layout set up with the materials we have. Now, do we have enough glass in here to be able to build an algae farm? Okay, we have enough for a few algae farms, so that's good. That's really, really good. Alright, so you know what I'm thinking, guys? Do we have the materials to... You know what? I'm gonna do it. Okay, so somewhere around here we need to set up an algae farm, but I want it to be turning to be angled with the sun to maximize our amount of food. And I think the best option would actually be to run it out of here, right along there. Run the conveyor line there and set it up right here. I think this would be a perfect spot, maybe? No, if we did it right here, it'd be good, but this thing would be in the way. But it's going to be in our way no matter what. But I think the sun goes like that. So the reality is we'd be better off putting it right out the front here, which we already have a conveyor ready to go out this way anyway. So I think running it out here would be probably best. So let's see, yeah, okay. We also have a cargo container here we need to finish. That needs interior plates. Okay, we got some work to do now. Alright, so let's get started. Now, I wonder, do we have... Yeah, we've got 4 detector components. For what I have in mind, we're going to need about 20. Do we have... Because if we don't have 20 detector components, what I have in mind ain't going to work too well. Yeah, I just see 4. Yeah, that's just platinum. Yeah. That's too bad. Yep. We don't have anything else that has detector wait, do we have detector components in here? I don't think we do. Nope. Okay. Well, what I was going to do is I was going to make an automated algae farm. Something that will... something that'll take and rotate with the sun, but I don't have a... you have to have a turret controller, and I know that needs 20 detector components. We do not have 20 detector components. Wait. Do we have an AI for this base? I don't think we do. Nope. I thought we tore up an AI in that broken ship. You know what? We're gonna check it out. Let's do... Let's see. No, really, there's only 4. I must have broken them down or something. Dang, I really thought there was more. Oh well. Okay. It's no problem. We'll just run them out here. That way they can get the maximum amount of sunshine. We'll put them right here. Straight out the front here, and we'll set them up right here. Okay, let's run out our production. You know what? Do I want to do that, or do I want to use a pipe? A pipe might actually be kind of cool. Yeah, I like the idea of a pipe. I think it gives it kind of a different feel, you know? And I like the flanged pipe because I think it makes it look more plumbing related. Alright, now bring it out here, angle down, angle over, and then this is where we'll set them up. And let's we'll do them on these, and we'll set them 1, 2, 3, 4 in a row like that. And then we'll put them on a concrete base. And then what I think I want to do, guys, is, well, maybe I should have them, I wanted them far enough back out of here so that those don't get in the way, but I think we're going to want to put a turret out here and a turret up there, a turret out there, like in a star pattern to provide some fire support in case we get attacked. Yeah, and actually, we're going to have to conserve our... We might want to conserve our, good gravy, why can't I think? We're going to want to conserve our pipes because we only have a limited amount. We don't know where there's going to be other salvage that we can use those for, so we're probably going to try to make this a little bit shorter. So let's go ahead and do it like this. Yeah, that's good. I like that. Alright, cool. And then we'll set this up here. 1, 2, 3, 4, though I don't think we're going to be able to have enough to do it. And then we'll go like so. Let's go ahead and get ourselves some steel plate. 1, 2, 3, and this one here. Actually, you know what? I like it better if I don't do that. We'll do it like that. And then we're going to go gray. I like that gray for what I'm going to do next. And then I'm thinking, let's do some I-beam blocks. Alright, and then we'll do an I-beam block here. And we'll do one like this, actually right here. And we'll do a steel plate on the sides of them. The other thing I want to do too, oh wait, let's I like the supports on this. Is the other thing I want to do is get caught up in it first of all. Is I want to run a power line over as well. Just like I have on up there, I want to run a power line. We'll do it from here. Do a power box like right here. Nah. Ideally I'd do it off the side here, but how would I do that? Maybe we'll run it right along here. I wonder if we can do that. Nah, that's not gonna work. too well. We could do it that way, but that's not the way I want to do it. Oh, we could run it that way, even though it's upside. It's not, you know, it's right side up. I think that would work. So let's see here. Now, has to be on something, maybe. Yeah. That's what I was afraid of, is to have to be on something like this. I don't want that showing, so it's gonna have to be on top of the thing. Okay, no problem. Alright, let's, I want to jump over here to the blue. Oh, first of all, I like that, but no. Yeah, the dark blue. I like that. All of the weapons need to be that color. Because honestly, I think it looks smart. It really kind of does, and I kind of want these to be that way too. Adds a dash of color to things, although those probably should be dusty, but that's fine, whatever. Alright, so let's go ahead and get our, I'm going to do these in blue also. We'll do these upstanding ones here. Need a steel plate. Okay, that is going to be really tall. Wow. Yeah, that's going to kind of mess with the line of fire of that gat, honestly. I might want to set up a turret on the end here, that way it's separate. Yeah, I'll need to do that. Okay, let's see what we need here. We got, we'll take that. And we're gonna need that, that. Alright, let's go run inside, get the other stuff we need. We need some steel plates. Of course there is. It's always a meteor storm inbound. Wait a minute. Well, now we'll check it out. Nice. Really trying, aren't you? Yeah. Okay, now we're gonna get this. And then we're gonna put, let's see, can we put a ladder here that goes up to here and then do a walkway, I wonder? Because that would really be good and more than a little bit helpful. Oh, well, actually, it does connect. Oh, wait. I don't want to have it on that level. And the reason why I don't want it on that level is because we're going to put... Oh, wait a minute. Ah, see, steel pipes. Just can't do the steel pipes, man. Just can't. Okay, so what we want it on is up here. Perfect. Okay, that works out good. Now on this side here, on the other hand, I feel like I want to do something like this. Only because I want to be able to have something other than that, just to give it a little bit of a different look, even though I'll see what's behind it. Alright, so let's go ahead and start with this one. And then we'll get this guy finished off here. Sweet perfection. Okay. Now, this is going to be a big priority. Now, the question is, do we have enough steel pipes to run out that far? Yeah, that's going to be the real challenge, isn't it? Alright, well, we're going to try to get all these conveying motors in place, too. Alright. Some of this stuff, well, except for the pipes, you can pretty much, we can
Energy low.
do stuff with it, but alright, let's see here. We need those, that. Take those, that, and that. Oh, we got plenty of pipes. That's not going to be a problem. Glass probably is going to be our biggest problem, but still. Oh yeah, we got this. We got more than enough materials to do this. I don't know why I was worrying, but we do need to get the power line over to it somehow. I'm thinking running the power line along the along this side here, and run it straight over here. So set up a power. Where's the box? Do the box right here. And then neon like that. That. And then here we can run the box again. Like that. And that'll give us our power line there. I like using the neon for a power line. I think it's so cool. The question is, though, let's jump up there real quick. We need, yeah, we got more than enough pipes. There we go. Power is up. And then we left enough space, too, that we could be able to cover over these conveyors, like so. Not bad at all. We've got this kind of covering that side. I don't like that.
Energy critical.
Yeah, it'll look better with just a big block over it, honestly. Oh, we need steel plates. Okay. Well, we need energy too, so we might as well run over, go jump inside the tank, and be good to go that way. All right. And yeah, okay, good. Huh. Why do I not have those two on? I'm using proficient and I have elite. Why in the world am I using proficient? Alright. Let's see. Steel plates. Okay. And what I think I'll do when we do the turret over here, I'll just run make it right off the side of this. So. Okay, and then up we go. Okay, one. Alright, so we need computer and glass. Okay. This should all be piped in, so we should be able just to pull what we need from where we are here. We'll take those and those. Let's go ahead and get that done. Where are you at? They're right there. Okay. Hopefully it gives us some good options. This has also given us the ability to store some more stuff. Okay. Now, where are my chips? Okay, here are those other two tablets. We're gonna... where are they at? They're in their storage. We should review those. But for now, where are my computer parts? Oh, are we out of them? Alright, well our survival kit can make it's the only thing that can make components in this series, so let's go to our survival kit and make some of these. Let's make 100. We can make them. Alright, so we'll go ahead and close that. Got those are up and making some stuff. That's good. Oh, there for a second I thought they were multiplying. Now it's starting to get crazy. Alright, cool. We got our power line out there. That's good. Alright. I wonder if I should run a power line out to the shed, but no. That'd be kind of weird. Okay. Well, we do have these that we need to do stuff with. And this door is going to take a lot of components, but... Alright. Ow! Hit the power line. Let's electrocute ourselves with the power line. Genius maneuver there. Alright, so let's go get this thing done. By having 4 in place, I'm pretty sure we'll be able to at least make a couple of crisps. I really would like to get us a kind of a, you know, a little garden set up, but for now, this will have to do. At least we'll have some sustainable food of some kind. So now we need to get the rest of our weapon systems up and running, which means we need to get that assault cannon going, so if that thing decides to come down, which, is it actually getting closer? No, 9:56, it's not. Okay, good. Then I'm gonna go over here and pull material. We need, well, actually, I'm pretty sure that thing uses 30 of those. And that might actually be the only thing we're missing from that. No, we actually have those. We just need comps. Actually, comps and steel plates is all we really need down here. Okay. Yeah, it's starting to really slow down. I think we're going to have to call this a game soon, guys. I hate to say it, but that may be the case. I just want to get this thing... Okay, so... we've pulled all that. Ah, nuts. Okay. Okay, let's check it, make sure, see if we got any more construction components. We used them all? Did we use them all, really? Ah, nope, there's some right here in the inset connector. We'll take those. I don't know that it's enough to be able to finish that, but we'll take these two. Alright, let's do it. Okay, it's enough to get the weapon system up. Okay, we now have an assault cannon capable of keeping us safe from big, nasty pirates. Alright, I'm trying to get all this welded as fast as I can before our episode ends, guys. Alright, so there we go. Okay, all weapon systems are fully operational now. We now have some defenses to keep us safe. Alright guys, we're going to jump in here. We're going to go ahead and call it an episode. It was a really good episode. We got a lot done, guys. And there is still a whole lot more to come. We still have more work to do on the base. We got to get our scrap field set up. We've got to get a landing pad set up. Eventually get a garden. We're going to go ahead and hit that if we haven't already. But for now, I think it's time for us to go ahead and call it a day. Thanks so much for joining me, and I'll see you next time. Bye.